So let's go over what we... sort of my plan for the crystal. I need to put one more router on the way. Okay. Well, glad to have you with us again. So this is the Crystal A. This ship is unlocked a myriad of ways. One is completing the incredibly arduous Crystal A quest, which involves finding a stasis pod with a crystal in it, having that opened up by a Zoltan overcharging it in a green sector, then going to the Rock Home world and finding a quest marker there to take you to the Crystal Home world, and then in that sector you would proceed on to a quest that unlocks this ship. You also used to need rock plating. That option you no longer need that, so you can do it with other ships instead of just having to do it with a rock ship. You can also defeat the game with all the A and B layouts, minus of course the Crystal and the Lanius, or you can skip all the stasis pod stuff if you have the Ruin quest. If you just take the Rock C, which starts with a Crystal crew member, rename them Ruin, R-U-W-E-N, and then if you get to the Rock Home worlds, the quest marker for the Crystal sector is shown. So we get our typical shields. We have engines, oxygen, 3 power and weapons, med bay, piloting, sensors, and good old doors. We start with 2 humans. You all should be fairly familiar with humans. They're pretty average, though they do earn skills slightly faster than other crew. We also have 2 crystals. And the crystals are interesting. They move a little bit slower, have 125 health versus the typical 100. They take less damage from being deprived of oxygen, and they also have a lockdown ability, which seals off a room for a brief period of time. Incredibly strong with boarding. We also start with a Crystal Burst Mark 1, so 2 power, 15 seconds, 2 shots, but it pierces a level of shield. And we also have a Heavy Crystal Mark 1, which is a 1 power, 13 second charge time, 2 damage projectile. So this is kind of a Burst 1, Heavy 1 variation. They pierce 1 level of shield, but are much slower and can also be shot down by defense drones. So these weapons will carry us pretty far through the early sectors, because most ships will only have 1 shield, effectively being ignored by our 2 weapons. But we will want to definitely trade off the burst. Hello, Riot Blob. We will want to trade off the burst at some point, and possibly even this weapon as well. Again, because they never take down that last shield, because they just ignore the shield. They don't work really well with things like beam weapons. So that's sort of the hard part, is shifting away from these weapons to new weapons, and doing so, in a fairly as non-disruptive as possible. So let's go ahead and start then. The data you carry is vital to the remaining crew, to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Okay, well, we're going to get Des on board. I'm going to, of course, make you crystals. First served. Thank you for joining. Let's see, how do I actually want to... I should probably move crew around just a little bit. Alright, so we're going to move the Crystal into piloting, because the Crystal is pretty good at holding their own in piloting. Again, we'll move over to doors versus shields. It's pretty nice. It's not probably as important with this ship, because again, the Crystals have their own sort of lockdown ability. It's just something nice we can do. Again, we want them on doors to help us deal with boarders. Hello, Hans. How are you? What other things can we say about the ship? It's a fairly large ship. It makes defense drones kind of terrible. There's not a ton of venting options, as we see. Fires in sensors, for example, or shields are a little bit tricky to put out. Weapons as well. That's kind of another reason to sort of put the human over here. It helps put out fires in the weapon systems, which is pretty important. We said how slow our weapon firing rate is, so we don't want to be unable to attack our enemies for long periods of time. Our primary goal is just to get shields 2 in the first sector. Shouldn't be too hard. We also do come with this lovely Crystal Vengeance. Supposedly, every time you take damage, there's a 10% chance it'll fire a shard, a crystal shard, that attacks enemies. It just sells for 40 scrap. That's what we use it for. And we only need 50 scrap to get to shields 2. So let's go check out the sector. Ooh, early store. I don't know if I actually want to just go straight to the store. It's a bit of a wasted jump. Oh, we can go through these nebulas and get a little bit more stuff. It's possible we won't see a store in the first sector. Again, it's not too important with our weapon setup. So let's just try and get scrap. Alright, well, our ability to shoot through shields is not relevant right now because the ship decided not to have any. I have a missile and a basic laser. Unfortunately, we have a very slow firing time, so that both these weapons will fire. Hopefully this doesn't hit us in the weapons or the shields. Oh wow, there goes my Crystal Vengeance. It actually took out the piloting? That's hilarious. That is like the most useful Crystal Vengeance has ever been in the history of FTL. Alright. Easy kill. First. Wow. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 19 scrap. That's a pretty nice reward there. We're gonna hit up crew. Alright, Hans, we will bring you aboard. Crew, we save positions and return them back. So right, we need 50 scrap to get those second shields, and then we should be pretty good for at least the first couple sectors. Sectors 1, Sector 2 shouldn't be too much of a problem. This is unfortunate. So we jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple incapacitated ships roam the shadows. If you search for records or survivors, you can lose a crew member. If we had a clone bay, this would be safe. The person we lose would be cloned back. If we had level 2 piloting, we would give a blue option to be able to search. Unfortunately, we have neither of those, and I'm not going to risk crew this early on. I tend to not risk crew for rewards. It's just a pain to get somebody else trained up if you lose somebody vital. Yeah, don't actually need any repairs, thank you. Okay, it's kind of a few empty jumps. Let's see, how do I want to do this sector? There's the exit. Could jump along the backside after going through the nebulas. So let's go check up here, and then we'll perhaps hit the distress. Alright, aid the civilian ship. Good. We have a chance at double rewards. Alright, they have a mini beam and a burst laser too. It's a bit dangerous. We're going to target their weapons. Again, we don't really care about their shields. Now, this fires at about 10 seconds and will hit our shield bubble, so we'll be safe. This is the thing we're concerned about. It's going to fire 3 shots. Wow, that was really good evasion. Awesome. Okay, so we're actually safe right now. Curious. Go to sensors. What kind of crew are we dealing with? Double Mantis. Okay, we'll cause a breach in their O2. I kind of doubt we'll get a crew kill here. Unfortunately, this burst laser is actually pretty scary. The nice thing is, of course, Mantis are terrible at doing repairs. But it's always worthwhile to try and get a crew kill when possible. You get about 15% more scrap, also more likely to find free things. That's nice, that reset the repair there. How much health are they at? 21 health, of course. Alright, so the oxygen is in fact broken. So now we get to wait. Unfortunately, it's 2 shots to kill either crew member. 21 health, 20 health, yeah. Oh, I should have turned off that and fired only a single shot. Hopefully they're going to suffocate. That's the plan. That would be ideal for us. It's all part of the waiting game. Hey, Scott. Being able to get crew kills is really important in hard mode. The extra rewards can make all the difference, particularly if you're able to find free weapons. So we get 20 scrap for that. Contact the civilian crew. They respond. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I like to help you like you helped me. They give us 9 scrap and a Pegasus missiles. Hey, Dragon, how are you? Alright, so we got a Pegasus missile. That's a pretty solid reward. And we're up to 48 scrap. Let's see. So I can only jump to that here. It's a really bad exit. Playing Persona 5. I think I've seen a little bit of 5. I watched, I believe, Crambo play the 4th one. You encounter a refugee ship drifting in space. This looks like it's fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communication seems down. Is this something I have a chance of losing crew to? I know if it says, like, if there are 2 Ds at the start, that one is the disease ship, and you can possibly lose crew there. Yes, we can. No, thank you. I will ignore this ship. That's really good. My second playthrough, so I'm really just going for trophies and stuff. Alright, so you look like you have a burst 1, or is that basic laser? Oh no, that's burst 2. Okay, well, we want to shoot them in the weapons. We're currently fighting in a sun, so that's going to solar flare events. If we have a shield up, the solar flare can start upwards of 2 fires onto our ship, as well as do a hull damage. If your shields are down when the solar flare happens, it can start as many as 5 fires, which is really bad. Alright, go ahead and help do repairs. Alright, at least we're now safe. I like the crystal move to doors here. Alright, we won. We can just vent this out. Okay, 19 scrap. Still have to wait for our FTL drive to fully charge. It does charge faster once the enemy ship is defeated. It's still an event, so we actually still have to wait. If it's not an event, it charges instantaneously. It also means we can't do any repairs or improvements, so I won't be able to get my second shield at this time. Check out this distress. I mean, oh, you like how you're manning the doors? Yeah, I think it makes sense to have 2 crew near the weapons, considering they're slow, help out with those repairs. Thank you for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. Of course I will lead you to your destination. Maybe? Maybe not? Alright, Des needs to be healed, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we will get our second shield. Okay, so I can get like 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. I mean, I would get a couple extra jumps in the nebulas. Oh, there's only 2 nebula jumps here. Sector layout is... This is so far forward, it's really unfortunate. And I really don't want to dive this early on. Okay, come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. That's not particularly making it worth my while. I do see that they have hacking heavy 1. Is that another burst 2? We get chance at double rewards here, so let's go ahead and be a hero. Okay, no, just a basic laser. Oh, there's the problem. That's a defense drone. So defense drone is an issue because it can shoot our shots down. Now, as long as this doesn't hit our shields, we cannot take damage in this fight. Okay, doors is totally acceptable. So we're going to ignore shields, ignore weapons, and try and take this offline first. There we go. It's no longer going to be able to interfere. Again, want to take a quick look over what's happening next door. Oh, they got plenty of crew to do repairs. And their rocks, those have 150 health. So now we'll just take away their ability to run away. Okay, so they're offering us a supposedly more generous bribe. Again, we have a chance at double rewards here. 4 fuel's nice. I'm not really desperate for fuel right now. The other 2 items, pretty low, so we'll go ahead and reject those. If they offered me like a free item, I would be more inclined to take it. But they didn't. Alright, we heard the sound of a breach. And unsurprisingly, pretty easy fights thus far. So we got 12 scrap there. You were too late. The hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during the fight. And we get another 13 scrap. Alright, well, that worked out for us. Didn't work out for them. I wonder if we jump here and then jump back to the exit. It's possible. 1, 2, 3 jumps. And, I mean, it'll be shortened because that's a nebula. 2, 3, 4. So we've hit 3 nebula jumps in the sector. At least it's decent, since it's a uncharted nebula or slug-controlled nebula. We do actually get drastically decrease the fleet pursuit. I think we attack the ship here. Okay, they have 2 beams, so this ship cannot hurt us. I mean, I'm not going to try really for a crew kill here, because I have no idea what's on board that ship. Maybe they have NGs doing repairs and they get it fixed quickly and I don't have a chance, or how much hull they have left. And I'm just not going to waste the time trying to find out. Okay, 2 fuel, 1 missile, and another 15 scrap. Okay, so once you arrive, your screen lights up with a warning, nearby pirate ship. Well, I couldn't check it in a nebula, so I couldn't even see what's on board. And, I mean, we dealt 2 damage to piloting. That was fixed pretty quickly. It was just unlikely. I mean, I would essentially just have to wait to see how slow they fix things. Okay. So again, this is a ship that actually cannot harm us. They just have an ion and a basic. So first thing we have to do is take down their Zoltan shield. They decided to hack our engines. This would be such a gross fight, like, early on. I've seen a similar fight with actually better weapons here. That they've hacked our engines to limit our ability to get away, plus it has a Zoltan shield. So if it... Fortunately, it's pretty late in the sector when we were able to get our shield online, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem here. Okay, so... I wonder if my weapons time fast enough to do this. What I want to do is target their shields. So the NG will go do those repairs, and then we'll use the crystal and shoot him in the oxygen. And we'll shoot them in the oxygen. Oh, you're ruining my little play. Try it again. Okay. Alright, so the way we did that, I doubt this is actually going to work. If this had caused a breach, so that's sort of why I wanted to do the heavy, is that we've now switched the positions. The NG will actually go into piloting now, and the Mantis is now in charge of repairs. But I don't think the NG or the Mantis is slow enough that we get a oxygen kill here. Unfortunately, we don't. There just wasn't enough hold. Oh, and that miss. All right. So just a fun little attempt to manipulate enemy AI into an attempt at a crew kill. See, that already is out of oxygen because of the breach that was in there. Eventually the NG would actually come and do the repair and be able to do it fast enough, and we'd destroy the ship in the process. Alright, so 1 fuel, 8 scrap. Put pilot back. I should have left the pilot there to do training. There was no reason to leave him there. Gonna hit the exit. Alright, so we arrive at a system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. Scans indicate no life forms, and we get a free 15 scrap. Yeah, no point in, like I said, diving in this sector, so we will just go on to the next. Rebel-controlled or rock-controlled. That is a lot of red sectors. So red sectors, more fighting, more scrap opportunities versus green sectors, which have more like free stuff sort of just floating in space. Hey Emu, how are you? I mean, we could go this route and see a bunch of red sectors. That's a pretty terrible idea, in my opinion. You're just going to eat a ton of missiles. One more power for engines. I don't need it right now. We haven't actually even been to a store to sell off. Well, I guess I haven't even sold off the Crystal Vengeance, have I? So I do have 40 more scrap I could potentially play with. Oh, I'm doing alright. We just got through a fairly nice Sector 1. Pretty decent amount of scrap. And we're alive, so that's always good. Rebel-controlled. A lot of scrap. A lot of drone ships. Rock control. Early rock control. And the Pegasus. That's true. Let's go rock-controlled. I want to hit that green store and use our purchase power. Alright, gotta make sure there's no troll jumps in the sector. Way better exit. I mean, it's all the way at the back of the sector. That's a lot nicer. So, we are pausing, but this is hard mode. Currently on I just select ships at random with no repeats. And this is hopefully going to extend our streak currently at 3 wins. Personal best was 16. But feel free if you have any questions to ask or suggestions or ideas. I'm open to everything. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get engines. It's a pretty cheap investment for the 35 scrap, or wait, 25, 15, 40 scrap. And it's not 25 for power. 20, 35, math there. We're fine. We're fine. Increase our evasion by an additional 5%, so that means we're going to actually train our evasion even faster, which is a lot nicer. Like I said, yeah, we have the Pegasus and the Crystal Vengeance to sell, so we still will be able to buy whatever we need to at a store when we come across it. Want to be able to find the store in this sector. Red sectors have less stores, so you kind of want to position yourself to see all the points in the sector. Even if you're sort of not looking for a store, it's just good to know where they are in case your fights go bad. We just got intruders on board. And a sun. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so I do want to try and kill these guys before I actually have to jump. So I'm going to send those guys out of the room while the game is paused, turn him into the room, and that one in the room, unpause it, and they switch at the same time. Looks like the ship is slacking off. Well, I do need the piloting to charge my FTL so I can jump when I need to, because I don't want my ship to actually catch on fire and take hull damage. There's a store right there. This is a bit of a dangerous play. Hopefully we don't get, like, boarded again. Alright, heavy laser and a basic laser. That should be no problem. We have 2 shields. And this is yet another sun. Okay. Alright, you 3 heal up. We're just going to shoot him in the weapon, or not shoot him in the weapon, shoot him in the piloting, drop their evasion. And then I realize that I don't, even though they can't hurt me, they could actually drop my shields at the same time. And that would be bad. That would leave me vulnerable to the 5 fire solar flares, which is, that's a bad time. Okay, I don't have sensors right now. So I look at my ship and I don't see any fires above any of my system rooms. So I know that there's no fires there. So we could just defensively vent all the areas that don't have systems. We also saw that there were no fires when they moved. Oh, there it is. Alright, everyone's healed. Oxygen is returning. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We can just go straight to the store. Pick up some fuel. Hopefully pick up some weapons. Even a system could be really good right now. Hacking, mind control, drone control, and drones themselves. Okay, we're going to sell Crystal Vengeance. We're going to sell the Pegasus. Because missile weapons are pretty terrible. They cost us resources. They're sort of bad in multiples, again, because the resources are shot by defense drones. It's really difficult to be able to use missiles reliably for damage. Our ship's really too big that I don't want defense drone. Ideally, the systems I want are hacking, mind control, and cloaking. Those are probably the 3 best systems. Okay, so we can buy some fuel, get up to 14. It's a decent amount to get us through most sectors. I'm going to buy mind control versus hacking. I only have 2 drones right now, since there's no weapons available here. Another possibility is I could have checked to see if there was another store nearby. Yeah, so mind control does give us the option to possibly... it helps us with borders. It gives us, I think, a few blue options. It doesn't cost us any materials like missiles or drones. Plus, we can mind control enemy pilots to lower their evasion. A lot of fun things we can do with it. Let's see. A disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it for useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. We'll strip the ship. 21 scrap, 1 fuel, and another drone part. Now, the only kind of problem with this is we will have to put somebody in our sensors to be able to mind control opposing ships. We could also just upgrade sensors. That's kind of scrap I don't really want to spend right now. Do I want this store with 50 scrap? Not really. I mean, ideally what I'm sort of looking for now would be like weapons that we're going to transition into. And 50 scrap is not. Am I running mods? Is it just FTL mod? Yeah, the only mod I am is I have one that has, it's an HD package, changes the backgrounds, makes them look a little bit nicer. But it is it's the only one. Curious Sight greets you at the beacon. Disabled rock freighter drifts in space while two mantis crafts battle it out, presumably over who deserves the spoils. Okay, let's attack the surviving mantis ship. Okay, so they do have a med bay, looks like a mini beam, and a teleporter. We could potentially get some a crew kill here. We are safe from them. Okay, we'll go ahead and let them move and get both of our crew to attack to try and kill them as fast as possible. We don't really need evasion here. We can't gain any evasion anyways. Alright, we see that they have an NG and a Mantis remaining. Go ahead and mind control them. And I want to disable this, and then let's speed that process up a little bit for us. So ideally the Mantis will kill the NG here. We'll be too slow to do repairs on this system while our weapons get up, and then we will be able to finish it off for a crew kill. Oh, let's see, they're at 5 health, they're at 48, so close. Okay, let's see if we can turn this off in time so we only fire a single projectile. It's guaranteed to hit. They have no evasion. And then we'll do this at the Mantis. Alright, Mantis at 18 health. That's going to take 2 more shots to finish off. We can actually probably, you know, like turn on the med bay and heal crew. If our weapons aren't up in time, we could actually mind control. We're seeing some backgrounds I hadn't seen before. Fair. We could actually mind control the Mantis, and that would prevent them from being healed in the med bay. Alright, by the time it took you to eliminate the Mantis ship, the Rock must have repaired its FTL drive and jumped away. And you get 15 scrap. Let's go ahead and buy a power bar. I don't mind kicking around the oxygen once in a while, but I am low after buying the mind control. Alright, so this is an asteroid field, and they have missiles. But they don't have borders, so we'll get the human to run as fast as they can. Get over to that sensors, so we can mind control, eliminate their evasion. Take down their weapons, and then hopefully get them to fight each other. To death, if possible. It's going to be tricky. We'll see if this is an Artemis or a Leto by how much damage it deals, in case we evade it. Let's maximize our evasion to help that. Because they have one shield in an asteroid field, it is a Leto. I'm going to go ahead and mind control now. So we only need to do 2 damage to take this weapon system offline. Alright, and shields are repaired. So hopefully we want them to, of course, repair the heavy laser versus the missile. Don't do the missile. And now we wait for them to actually get a repair. If we mind control them now, the pilot is actually not inclined to go fight them. But once there's one level of repair, we can do so. Oh, that's a really good resist. So that saves some hull damage for us. See, 31 health. Okay, they're now both within range that they just need 2 damage to die. Okay, again, no life signs remain. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and another 15 scrap. Not amazing rewards for Sector 2. I mean, we're getting 19 plus scrap in the previous sector. Let's go ahead and hit this distress. Okay, arrived at the location. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Of course I could, maybe. 9 scrap for being a good Samaritan, and it's in the next sector. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 jumps left. But I can't get here in 3. That's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 looks like how our sector is going to go. Okay, once again we have missiles and and a basic laser. Once again, we'll see if we have an opportunity to score a crew kill. All right, that's a Lado. Mind control here. That's the engines, not the weapons. I fired too early. I didn't wait for them to be engaged, so I don't get the them fighting each other right now. Oh, but now I... No? Okay, so that was a mistake on my part. At least we're getting some bonus damage for them being in an oxygenless room. Let's test this out. Alright, so we'll break the oxygen and see if that makes doing repairs in there more difficult for them. And now we mind control them. Oh, you're not gonna fight? You jerks. I mean, eventually he's gonna lose too much health that they're actually gonna be able to do repairs, but I'm gonna need them to kill each other with mind control or oxygened. That seems pretty unlikely. At least their weapon systems can't get online, so we have the opportunity to try for this. Alas, we don't get it. So I, again, should have waited till they were engaging before actually shooting down their weapons to get the crew kill there. Alright, still got 3 fuel, 13 scrap. A burnt-out hull of a rock mine lays drift by. This event is stupid. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into the ship's hulls before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. If I didn't blast the engines? Yeah, no, that was, yep. Attempt evasive maneuvers. Send someone out to defuse it. Have no choice. Okay, we could actually lose a crew member there. So, fortunate that we didn't. 19 scrap makes it even better. One, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. It looks good. I mean, I have 96 scrap, but again, I sort of want to transition away from both these weapons. Definitely want to transition away from this eventually. Okay, sure, I will help you out. No problem. Distress, then exit. Ship floating in space. Hello, our impulse drives. Wow, this is like the 3rd time we've had the chance to help someone. That's why it's always good to have a little extra fuel. 23 scrap for 3 fuel. Totally sounds fair. And we make it to the exit. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with Federation sympathizers. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Let's use the mind control. Alright, so we got a store. Our mind control got us a store with a flak 1 and a heavy laser 1. That's amazing. I mean, we got like the 3rd best weapon in FTL, arguably top 5 weapon in FTL. I mean, purchasable weapon-wise, absolutely top 5. And long-range scanners. I mean, sure. Gonna have to think about this a little bit. Alright, we absolutely are buying the flak here. 3 members of the family. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I get the heavy laser, then I can't buy any additional fuel, and I can't get the long-range scanners. Heavy laser is good, but for our purposes, it's not like that much better than my crystal. I don't know. Do I go with long-range scanners or the guaranteed heavy? Keep crystal heavy and buy long-range scanners. That's kind of what I've been leaning towards. Alright, I guess we'll keep this as well, even though we won't be... Probably don't get it online, because, boy, it's going to shave off 2 seconds of our fight time. Selling it right now for 10 scrap doesn't do us any good. And we could be in a pinch where I need, like, if I find no other weapons, I can actually use it. So, don't need to preemptively sell it off here. Yeah, they still go through a single shield. The difference is the flak fires 3 projectiles for us versus 2, and it also fires 2 seconds faster. Zoltan Homeworlds are rebel controlled. I guess we go Zoltan Homeworlds here. Chance at the Envoy quest getting us a possible fully trained Zoltan, or even more hopeful, the Zoltan Shield, best augment in the game. Why? Why is... what? Who designed this map? Well, that's pretty gross. Yeah, I don't really need to go to the store. 2, 3. I think we can hit this quest, but wouldn't be able to do the next one. Come back down through the nebula, maybe. It does cross back over here. Oh well, that's RNG for you. Okay, single shield. Got a missile, charge laser. Again, going to huff it over there. Do want to take down their weapon systems. Increase my evasion by turning off my oxygen. And there goes my weapons. Let's get the Crystal Heavy, keep that online though. So this sector, we're pretty good, like, weapon-wise now. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more engines. We already have money into a system. I would like another crew member, though. Be nice to not have to run my human around so much. Let's go flak off crystal online, because I can target with it. Okay, let's get them to fight. Oh no, I didn't turn it off in time. It looks like I fired 2 shots. Nope, not gonna accept that surrender. 56 health, 41 health. If my mind control came back online in time, there's a possibility here. But I doubt it, and I don't want to eat a missile for it. Okay, 17 scrap. I do need to heal my crew. Always remember to heal your crew. Send him back. Alright, well, that's a fight. Zoltan station near this beacon are happy to receive you. As they give you formal tour of the ship, you spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. Okay, well, this gives us a sector layout. I mean, it's kind of nice. So I get 1, 2, possibly 3 fights. That could be a chance at free stuff. That's a pulsar. Why has it got to be a pulsar? Store. Yeah, the asteroid field at the end. Okay, so how do we want to path through this to maximize our returns? I mean, pulsars are a little bit gross. And I kind of want to squeeze more jumps out of the nebula. It's just crossing back over here. So I could go store, jump, jump, hit here, these 3 jumps, and then back down perhaps. Okay, so I think we hit the distress. Hit those. And then if we have time, we'll go back up and down. But that maximizes the amount of combats we have. We won't see a store, though, through any of that. So I'm questioning whether I want to hit the store before I go and make sure I have enough hull to survive. Hey, Marsala. How are you? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yeah, the people we took scrap from, we're not going to help them. Let's see, send in my shuttle and put out the fire. If I had a rock, I get a blue option for an augment here. We're going to just try to rescue the survivors. Probably take a little damage. 4 damage for 10 scrap. Not worth. Just woke up and made myself a cuppa. A cuppa? A cup of what? I assume coffee? But I don't, I don't want to presume. Now I want to hit the store. Dang it. Charge lasers. 55. I get up to 49. That's not enough. Okay, so we'll buy fuel. Make sure we have enough of that. Buy a couple repairs. Cup of tea, you cheeky slut. Well, I never. There are a few more zealous in their custom checks than the Zoltans. A team of border police beam on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapons license, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussions to gunfire. Okay, so this is gross. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mind control them, because I'm not dealing with those shenanigans, and get out of that room, try to take down their Zoltan shields. Yeah, you can just watch. No, when he explodes, deal some damage to them. Do I just vent that through the doors? I really don't want to mess with Zoltans. When they explode, they deal, 15 damage. Really annoying. This is one of the most despised events in FTL. We already had the other one, the mine that, like, essentially makes it a coin flip whether you lose crew or not. Oh, I kind of have to vent it that way. Alright, and let's get out of there. You did your job. Alright, well, we took down the Zoltan shield without any problem. That's good. Need this charge to come back, the crystal to come online to guarantee that I'm actually going to hit them in the weapons. Actually, no, wait, it doesn't matter because it ignores the shield. We can just fire the flak and hope we get lucky. No. Kind of don't really want them to break my mind control, but I don't have... Okay, we did slow them down enough that we actually save the mind control. That's really good. Ion bomb into the weapons. That's really bad. Okay, so we took the beam down and we just have this up. Our 2 shields are fine for dealing with that. Okay, that's going to deplete of oxygen, hopefully before they actually deal damage to it. Let's mind control one of them, just to be on the safe side. If you could die already, I would really appreciate it. Okay, they're at low enough health. And I don't have to worry about evasion, we'll just kill them off. Okay, do repairs. So I don't have to worry about the ion bomb actually damaging anybody. So the only problem with the flak, like I said, it's about the third best weapon in the game behind advanced flak and the burst laser 2, is we can't target with it. So it's really tough to hit those like 1x2 rooms here. And I really want to do that. Let's go ahead and mind control you. Okay, so we're now safe. Let's go ahead and not eat an ion bomb. Alright, and since we don't have any evasions, we'll heal this crew member up. Let's see what the situation is. Yeah, probably not really like a chance for a crew kill. Just not enough hull left. Alright, we get 2 missiles, 2 fuel, and 26 scrap. I mean, I'll take it. That's a terrifying event under most circumstances. So, the fact we actually didn't take any damage from it, or more importantly, didn't lose crew from it, really appreciate it. Hey Mins, thank you for the host. How you doing? What are you up to? Alright, and we can return everyone back. Again, still would really like some crew. At least we're getting scrap at almost every one of these jumps. Okay. You have hacking, you have drones of some sort. And you have 3 weapons. Don't have a defensive drone. It's just a beam drone. Okay, so this isn't too bad. Again, it's the trick of hitting 1x2 rooms with the flak. Little difficult. More difficult. Alright. I think that with the hacked, I don't get the man bonus, so actually I can't mind control anybody. So the room that's hacked bumps them off the man bonus. So, yeah, we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way of, shooting them. Well, no, I guess we could destroy their hack. And pay attention to the fact they have 2 shields. That might be helpful as well. Alright, that was really slow of me to make that realization. And I got hit for it. Wow, both those shots hit and timed with that. Okay, fair enough. That's actually going to start happening more frequently, so I do have to take down their weapon systems here. So yeah, not paying attention to the fact that they had 2 shields and then going after hacking sloppily caused a bit of problems here. But now we're totally fine, so we can try again. Oh, it's a level 2 hack. Never mind. Never mind, game. I'm sorry. Taking so much unnecessary damage here. And there's a fire. Wow, 7 missiles is a lot of missiles. I don't have a use for them. I mean, I can trade them, but 17, pretty much, that's enough for me to trade. So I'll turn that down. Hopefully I don't regret that. Let's go ahead and help put out this fire. Vent. Alright, 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 22 scrap. Did you path through the oxygenless area, you jerks? Okay, Marsala, though we do only have a human available. Just FYI. Crystals have already been taken. Oh, it'd be great. Well, you were late to class. What have I done? I don't know. I did what you told me to do. Okay. Let's go. Do I want to do crystals or flax? So I got 2 bombs, basic, and they're gonna board me. Fantastic. Let's see where they board. We got a mantis here. I won't even deal with the mantis. Gonna have to kind of deal with the mantis. Don't hit me in the weapons. Don't be a 2 damage missile into the weapons. Okay, so they have a small bomb. That's an Artemis. Alright, I want to see what kind of ship I'm messing with right now. Okay, there's the NG. So it's a single NG and the Mantis. If we beat up the Mantis goes back. Then the NG actually tries to board us. But I really don't want to eat missiles. Okay, let's switch them around in the room again. Balance out the damage. Okay, there goes piloting. Is everyone above at least 30 health? I have to make sure they're above 30 health so I don't eat a random small bomb that just kills off my crew. Okay, that's back online. Let's get oxygen back online. Solid back into sensors. 70 health and 19. Okay. So this is kind of the moment we were waiting for. They're going to board. We do that into the clone bay. And that will go at the Mantis. And then this human and Crystal will attack the NG. And hopefully we kill the NG before they go back. There you go. Alright, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take the scrap you can manage, 4 fuel and 30 scrap. Do you feel better now that you punched the NG? You wrecked him. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that's actually my fear. We talked about how there's so many red sectors, is we just kind of get chipped away at by missiles. I mean, if there's no store upcoming, I'm going to go ahead and improve engines once more. Do I get a gold sticker? Sure. I mean, we'll have, I'm sure we have like a refrigerator somewhere in the mess hall. I mean, obviously we do have to eat. You're a pulsar. I think I remembered that. What kind of ship is in the pulsar? Okay. I think we go Flak and Crystal here. We're not being boarded. To sensors we go. Just want to make sure all of our shots hit in their weapon system, take them offline. What we're going to do is... we can sort of wait on the pulsar. Oh, no, yeah. We're waiting for the pulsar to make the sound like it's about to go off, and then we'll fire our weapons. There it is. So that's going to take down the shields and then hit random systems, potentially even our weapons. So we want them to be, our shots to be in the air before that occurs. And now we can mind control here and hope for the best for us and the worst for them. Alright, and the weapon systems are online. We lost our shields and evasion. They lost their shields. Oh, and their weapons. I'm not going to do like fancy crew kill stuff here. Just want them dead. Don't like screwing around in a pulsar. There's always the possibility our weapons just keep getting chained ioned and I'm never able to get them back online. Probably could bring the oxygen back online, though. That's a terrible offer. No. How about no? Okay, so now we have to wait for... Alright, so my shields are back online. Everything's relatively okay. So that's either an event I can't do anything because I don't have level 2 piloting or nasty fights. I think I'll just take the empty jump and then hit the exit. Maybe there's something here. Just because it doesn't show anything doesn't mean there's nothing. Except this time it totally meant that there was nothing. Alright, so we just head to the exit then. Nope, we will attack you before you can attack us. They were totally going to attack us. Okay, so we got a missile and a burst laser 2, and a teleporter, and a clone bay. And a bunch of rooms that are 1x2s. But they only have one shield, so we'll go to the crystal weapons here. And we're boarded by a slug. Where does the slug even want to go? Do you want to fight in the med bay? You can fight Marsala in the med bay. Okay, maximum evasion. We just hope we don't get hit. We got hit, so it's a Lato. That's not too bad. gonna wait for this to fire. Alright, we're gonna move here. Transfer power over to the mind control because I want everything to hit. Alright, the weapon system goes down. We can bring the oxygen back up. Help soften up their crew a little bit more. Okay, so now we can take our time, perhaps get a crew kill here. They have a clone base, so all they're probably all on fairly low health now. Oh, they actually killed a crew. Let's see what level clone bay they have. That's at least a level 2. I don't want that crew member coming back. Okay, you're at 53 health, they're at 70. The burst, why did you get the burst back online? Don't do that. I prefer if you didn't do that. And I also don't want you to fix that. I can't get them to fight plus have enough hull remaining without letting them completely repair the weapons. And even then, it's still going to be pretty tough with the low hull. Because I'm probably going to have to end up shooting one of them. It's possible that the Zoltans kill off each other. Oh. Never mind. Did that weapon actually fire? Dang it. Alright, got 20 scrap there. Let's go ahead and repair. Alright, so we got some scrap. I mean, we have the flak, which is nice. Which I think we got that at the end of the last sector. I guess we're still alive. Bit unfortunate. I mean, really the only improvement we did is we got the engine online, a little bit of scrap, didn't pick up a crew member. Didn't get the Zoltan quest. Let's see, Mantis controlled or Pirate controlled? Well, Pirate control kind of locks us in. But Pirates are more likely to have slavers. Mantis controlled a lot easier to get crew kills. But we're at about half hull here. Okay, chance of double rewards, aid the civilian ship. Okay, those are weapons. They have a clone bay, and we get boarded by a mantis. Don't know what kind of bomb this is yet. Hopefully 2 damage will definitely take that weapon offline. Unless that's a fire bomb. They might not be able to have one. Nah, it's a small bomb. Moving you out. Did the small bomb not fire? That's kind of weird, because I didn't hear it hit anything. And we have no evasion right now. There we go. I'll worry about the mind control taking down the Mantis first. Alright, Mantis ran away. I'm curious what the situation is over there. So that's 70 health. They're at low health. So single shot kills them. And that takes that offline. Oh, they're going to die anyways. They don't have enough hull. Never mind. 25 scrap, contact civilian, another 26 scrap. Well, that was a good reward. Alright, heal everybody up, get repairs. We will need a store. Don't like being at half hull, though everything else is fine. I'd be really tempted to actually buy a 5th crew member. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mantis nommed on Des for a bit. Like NG would be great. Or a slug, then I actually don't have to really worry about manning the sensors. Okay, ion and a halberd beam. So as long as one of these weapons is offline, we're completely safe. I got boarded by a mantis. Alright, we're gonna drop our shields. And then power them up. Hopefully I did this right, and they're both back up in time, so when the halberd beam fires, I have all the shields I need. Okay, unfortunately that did allow them to teleport back. But at least now we're safe from taking damage. And I kind of want to keep it that way. You're very persistent. Okay, again, switch them in the room, try and get the kill, or just get them off my ship, at the very least. Then they shouldn't teleport back. A stun bomb would be nice. Screaming need weapon power. Yeah, I guess I should have got the flak online. That would be totally advisable. They got stunned. Don't do repairs. Wow, you're not even gonna help. Okay, let's see. How much health are you at? 23 and 20. That's 2 shots. That's 4 damage. I need them to fight each other if I want that to happen. Come on, Mantis, be slow. Yay. No. I probably saw that coming like a mile away that was going to happen. No, I can't steal from Cyber Billy because that's technically actually stealing from Scott to steal from Cyber Billy. That's just way too meta for me. Alright, we'll see if there's a store. If not, then yeah, let's get actually 5-power weapon system. Shouldn't be well within our range and should have got that a little while ago, to be honest. And it makes no sense to be relying on the weapon setup as it was. I was like, I just need more firepower. Oh, I have a flak. That would be more firepower. Okay, no store. Let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, that's way better. I don't want to go to an asteroid field with only 2 shields. As good as my weapons are now. Particularly with my little hole and no store in sight. Wow, 3 shielded ships. I guess I got the weapons up in time. Burst 1 and a basic laser. Okay, well, now we're safe. Go, NG, I believe in you. You got this. You don't got this. That's level 3 oxygen. Why do you have level 3 oxygen? That's ludicrous. And 3 shields. I mean, I guess. They don't have a 3-power weapon system, so I guess that makes some semblance of sense. I know, it's weird. Oh, we got the stun, and the mind control, and the 1 health remaining. No life signs remaining on the ship. You get to strip it of its useful materials. 37 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone. Okay, you're a store. You get taken over in 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 jumps. So 1, 2, and 3. So you get addicted to air. It's the worst. Okay, so this is... Alright, this is Triple Mantis. So they will run away from this fight quickly. And I think that's this event. They run away from the fight pretty quickly. Once they take damage, like the jump is really fast. And then you can like potentially follow them. I mean, might as well do this now while I'm here. At the very least, this will lower their evasion a decent amount, because this won't have the manned bonus, and neither will the air engines. How much health are they at? 72 and 65. So if I'm a little bit patient... Did I just miss it? 1 left. Healing rapidly. Again, I'm really concerned that they're just going to jump away quickly. Yeah, see, the near instantaneous jump. I suppose we can keep an eye on it. They do have to actually repair their shield or their piloting first. Let's not repair that missile weapon, though. That seems like a bad idea. You don't want to do that. You don't want that missile. I don't know what level their med bay's at. So hopefully he gives up on actually doing any repairs over here and tries to start doing repairs on the oxygen. By a pain. Oh, you think it's level 2? The mantis healed pretty quick. That seems like a fair assessment. So I don't want to mind control him because I don't want to break the system because that takes more hull away. There we go. That's good. Okay, so if they don't fix the oxygen, they run to the med bay. We can mind control them in the med bay. There we go. Start losing health. If it's only level 1 med bay, it stays neutral. If they're actually able to heal, then we know it's 2 or more. Bam. And we're not even going to get there. Okay, 2 fuel, 1 drone, 39 scrap. Nice. Slow and steady. 1, 2, 3. Is it greedy to take 2 combats before the store? Maybe. And missiles. And Mantis borders. Only 2 crew, though. Okay, do have to take that missile offline. Good, okay. Go ahead, heal. I mean, they don't have a med bay. And the NG decided to board us. Well, that's fantastic. That's clearly a job from Rasala. Punching NGs in the face. Yeah, let's take... I want to make sure that they're down. And it saves me from dealing damage to the hull here. I shouldn't have ran them off that fast. Okay, let's see how much health they have remaining. Mantis 22 and 21. Pretty sure... So if I mind control this one, I doubt that goes through there. That probably just goes after the teleporter. Of course you do. Alright, so we actually have to wait. So ideally what I should have done is waited for the NG to repair the piloting. And once the piloting was fixed and did the mind control, it would have interfered with doing the repairs down in here. We still have time before we actually... Again, the missile's the only thing that I'm concerned about them getting online in time to deal me any actual damage. Okay, so now we mind control. They fight like I just said they would. Because that's repaired, and he wants to help with that. And that gets them to 16 health, which is only 2 shots. No! Dang it. So they moved after 1 hit. And now I don't get my crew kill. Fantastic. Dang it. I want my crew kills. Someone's got to be proud of me. I know. If the only rip I get is that I still... is that I missed out on a crew kill, I will take it. but still actually take down the ship and don't lose anybody. Chance of double rewards here. You have missiles, because of course you do. I mean, I do have level 4 engines, which is pretty good for the sector, considering. Thank you for that dodge. Mind control the pilot. Alright, just don't want to eat missiles. Of course, that's what the engine's going to fix pretty much right away every single time. Okay, 27 scrap, contact the civilians, an additional 14, 157 scrap. Let's go to the store. Is that, oh, that totally locks my path. Oh no, I can get back from here. Okay. Alright, so we get some repairs, maybe we find some nice weapons. Perhaps crew. Cloaking. That's a pretty big commitment this early in. I have a mantis, I have a human, and I have a rock. I need repairs anyway, so that's going to put me out of range of cloaking. I'm not going to get any of these systems here then. We're fine with the other supplies. Let's go by crew. I'm going to go with a rock. I mean, my weapons are fine for where we're at. I just kind of don't want to keep moving people around. Plus, we get some blue options for it. That's why I'm taking them over the cheaper human. Mantis don't have a lot of options. And again, I'm not really looking for repair so much. Though they are trained in piloting, I have a pilot. So let's go ahead and get the rock. We'll put the rock on doors. Okay. 1, 2, 3, or can I get more jumps? 1, 2, 3. I might be able to get 4. 60 scrap and an anti-personnel drone. Sure, that's fine. 2, 3, 1, 2. That's really close. Giant alien spiders, we will leave them alone. If I had a clone bay, sure, but I don't, so no thank you. Attempt to download the data stores. I mean, I get a map and possibly some scrap. There's also a chance to just get the map and nothing. I could possibly fight this ship and get even more scrap and rewards. What do I want? Do I want guaranteed scrap or maybe no scrap? And the missile. I'll just take the guaranteed. It's fine. Just hit the exit. Cool. Aid civilian ship. Chance at double rewards. Absolutely. Want to help. Alright. You have double mantis. Ooh, mind control. So it's probably fastest is that we just try and shoot the mantis versus messing around with their weapon systems at all. No life signs detected in the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship, get 41 scrap, contact the civilians. The ship you saved was badly damaged in battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to drop at any nearby station. One offers to join your crew. We got an NG. Welcome aboard. Get to work. Nice pickup. So NGs have blue options. They're fantastic at repairs. Probably put the NG in sensors. I want them in a job that they're not committed towards. Like, I don't need them to be trained. So that if things break down, I can have them quickly move to do repairs. But that gives us our level 2 sensors, and now we have 6 crew. Nice. 143 scrap, sector 4. Let's go to the next sector. We have pirate controlled and civilian sector. We can go pirate controlled this time around, then we get double green sectors here. Perhaps. Like, I don't want to go this route and maybe get forced into like abandoned sectors. So we'll take the pirate one then. So we can start thinking about maybe Shields 3. Asteroid field. Another forward exit, though. So the forward exits have really harmed us in the ability to get jumps in every sector. But fortunately, or skillfully, I suppose, trying to get crew kills garnered us a little bit of extra scrap, making sure that our fights are worthwhile. Butchered 1 or 2 of them, that's fine. That we're ahead, though. Okay, so we'll hit here, we'll hit the distress. Probably won't see a store. Make our way through the nebulas, and then we have those jumps on the backside, perhaps. Need to make another cuppa? Enjoy your... Oh, wow. That's not friendly. We're gonna mind control the rock. Okay, those are serious. That little ship is packing a wall up. We got the burst 2, flak 1, burst 1, and ion. Okay. What are you gonna hack? My mind control. And you hack Marsala. Okay. So I kind of wanted a crew kill there, but we really have to do some damage to these weapons. They're pretty dangerous. Okay, so our mind control's offline, which I guess means they can't hack it. Flak and the ion. Okay, that's still pretty dangerous. We do have 40% evasion, though. It did nothing! Unfortunately, that mind control hack also sort of prevents from freeing the NG there. And now they're trying to run away. Okay, I would prefer if you didn't. Would really prefer that you don't. Okay, they're making me an offer. I have another shot coming in. I don't think I have to take this surrender. Okay, my shields are back online. That dealt 1 damage. Uber, no. No, Uber. That's not being cool. It's the channel for being cool. They don't have any evasion, so we do get the kill here. Wow, that was a bit of a nasty fight. Probably would have gone a lot smoother if I had my Shields 3, so let's go ahead and do that now. I kind of wanted to see if I could get a store and maybe go for cloaking at this point, but yeah. Okay, we're going to send everyone that needs to be healed to get healed, as well as do repairs. Yeah, that was a pretty packed ship power-wise. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that was a 7-powered weapon system. Plus the hack. I hate people in general. Is that at metric? Are you just gonna keep listing off individuals that you hate? By the way, how are you doing, Uber? Aside from, hating everybody. I hate Uber. No! Celestial is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They look for help to fix or disable it. Ions, cloaking, or NG blue options. 2 fuel, a missile, and 48 scrap. Well, that's a pretty fantastic amount of scrap. Thank you. Job well done. Yeah, let's get a fight. What do you have? You have cloaking and a missile, because you're scum. That's a pretty giant missile. And that's a very long cloak. I'm gonna kind of move you. Please don't hit. You hit. No, you missed. Okay, I'm totally okay with you missing. We need to do 3 damage to the weapon systems to take that missile offline. Bit risky trying to get it here. Okay, so they decided to take it offline. Anyways, that's good for us. So 3 was the guarantee because this is a 2-powered weapon. But I guess they decided that this wasn't as charged as this one. Alright, so now we're going to wait because they're going to cloak before my weapons can fire. And no, they decided to shift it. What are you doing? On the plus side, that should mean that we only have to hit it for 1 damage on our next volley. Wait a minute, how did that fire so fast? This weapon clearly went offline for a little bit, and then it switched off and it said that this one's now charged again? What is this? I am not happy about that. I am very much not happy about that. Well, this time our missiles actually do come online. We want to take out their piloting this go around. So we drop their evasion. I am totally confused at what it's doing with this weapon system. It's kind of messing with me, not gonna lie. Why am I healing them now? I should just wait. That's like leaving me susceptible to damage because all those ions just hit and left me unshielded. That was foolish. I mean, I get away with it, but there was no reason. Nope, I didn't. Good. I was punished for it. Excellent. Excellent. I'll just pull my pilot in the middle of the fight where I had that charge ion going. I deserve that. People hating on me. Well, people is plural, and it's just Uber. I've asked Uber to be less hateful. It's the extent of my powers, I'm afraid. Distress. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 perhaps? That's sort of a free jump. 1 fuel for 5 missiles. What am I gonna do with 39 missiles? I'm gonna ignore that. Tell you what I will do though, Marsala. We'll just call them Human, and I will switch you to an NG. You get upgraded. Hope that makes you feel better. You look at a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. It's humanitis. That's what it is. They're setting up quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Rock crew, go. Prevent that riot. Get 4 missiles. See, I got my missiles anyways. A drone and 23 scrap. Nebulas probably aren't the stores. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mind diving because it's a nebula, so I won't have to deal with an ASB here. Preventing riots. I understand. I must be stopped at all times. No! That's... Now you can punch those NG borders even harder. Sure you can. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce around. We can get a better look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We definitely can make that. Yeah, I'm at 143 scrap, kind of inclined looking for a store right now. You have mind control and 3 shields and are an AI. Let's mind control my crew back. Two, is that just a heavy ion? It's a pretty weak ship, I say, not if this like ion bombs in my shields and then causes trouble. That's a bit unfortunate. Looked like it was just a small bomb. Stop mind controlling my crew. Really? Okay, that's fine. You just keep evading. Tell yourself that that's fine. That was poor shooting on my part, I admit it. Alright, well, their evasion's down. We have broken their piloting, so they cannot do... Because the AI cannot repair the breach, that system just stays broken for the rest of the fight. Because you have to repair the breach before you can fix any of the systems. Oh no, I can't. The mind control. I still get to control the camera, spy on you all. Well, that's not creepy at all. The way you said that. The way you made that creepy face in the chats at the prospect of being able to spy on people. That's probably doesn't make the individuals feel safe. 2. Why are there... No, I don't want to know. I do not want to know. It was okay, Riot Blob. It was okay that you tried trusting. Okay, well, they hacked my engines. This might be a situation where, again, it's going to be easier to try and kill the 2 crew in the room versus trying to take down this weapon system here. Got a heavy 2, heavy 1, ion, and a missile. Oh, 17 and 23. No, didn't get there because the mind control broke. That's actually going to lead me up to more damage, unfortunately. I wish I knew... Oh, did you get ion during the repair? No, that's just the cooldown effect. Okay, that's fine. 23, 13... 2 damage Artemis. So gross. So that's the second time we went up against those ships that they took out my mind control and kind of resulted in nastier fights than I would have liked. I guess it's better than taking out my weapons, but okay, I want empty jumps because we're pretty low on hull now. I don't need fuel. I just need to find a store. I'm going to improve my engines to get out of nasty fights, even though that might price me out of my ability to get cloaking, just trying to find a store to get repairs. Oh, that's an asteroid field. Are you kidding me? I mean, we have to go. I mean, I guess as asteroid fields go, the fact that this doesn't have a shield in an asteroid field, but that's a ton of weapons. Burst 2, Burst 1, Ion. I mean, we're rocking 45% evasion. Okay, at least we took 2 projectiles down. Small bomb. That missed. Okay. Acceptable. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to dive in this state. You find a small research station putting out a distress signal. There's no response to your hails. I'm pretty sure this is a trap. Find a small research station putting out a distress signal. Is this like borders? Okay, you receive 1 random crew member. No. What? I could lose a random crew member. Teleporter, medbay, advanced medbay. I don't have those things. Anti-personnel drone, not online, nor lifeform scanner. Okay, we will leave it alone. Please be the store. Thank you. Scrap recovery arm, battery, defense scrambler, hacking. Ooh, hacking's sort of interesting. I have an anti-personnel drone. Did that count? I don't think so. All right. So, I wish I could say I was like, if I really like memorized what sector stores or sectors have guaranteed wise, the Nebula wasn't going to have the store, and we hadn't seen one, I think, since the beginning. So it was pretty likely we were going to come to store the path that we got through there. So it wasn't just pure luck that we actually hit a store there at the end. Because of the information on the map that we had and knowing the sector, it would have been really unlikely for it to actually not have been a store at some point. Sure, I believe that. That makes sense. Is there anything else I want to do? Nope. Alright. Okay, so we're only going to get a fuel from this fight. Our main goal is just to jump from this as soon as possible. I'm just going to do a weapon hack, so I don't have to mess with the flak and burst 3. Boarding in my O2, huh? Alright, NG, go look. Hey, there's 2 of you. That's terrifying. Why don't you fight each other? And then we'll duck back out. Oh, didn't even get hit. So stealthy. Look at that. I mean, I guess we could take a shot at dealing damage here, just to try. Alright, well, we did take down one of them. Yeah, scum. Alright, let's just go to the next sector. Engine controlled or Mantis controlled? I'm pretty cool not fighting for a little while. Okay, well, mind control them to fight. Go start repairing that oxygen after we kill one. Alright. I mean, we're pretty much recovered from that bit of a scare with the lack of hull. Oh, I could actually turn on the oxygen. Okay, so we're in Sector 6. I mean, we have hacking, we have mind control. Ideally, we're starting really just thinking about what we actually want against the flagship. Things like force shields, things like cloaking. Weapon system needs to be a bit better. Thanks, Elad. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Wish I could more than lurk. Well, hey, you lurk because you need to lurk. I mean, I appreciate, of course, people who talk in chat, but understand that people like to lurk or they need to lurk or whatever, and that's cool too. I appreciate you all for stopping by. So that's pretty much scrap, but our weapons, yeah, still pretty suspect here. I mean, aside from the flak we haven't picked up from these things I said I wanted to trade off from. Okay, I have long-range scanners, so there's no store, or there's no fights. And we already sold at the other store, so, hey, Des, thanks for stopping by. See you around. No fights. No fights whatsoever. Is there a point going to the store? Okay, let's take these 3 jumps. Maybe we hit something and then hit the store. Maybe we have enough scrap to procure a weapon. Go ahead, explore the asteroid field. Got fight out of it. Alright, chance for scrap here. Flak 1, heavy 2, heavy 1, and an ion. Wow, that's like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that kind of setup. And quad NGs. Quad NGs. Okay. How do I actually want to take them out? So I'm gonna have to hit their weapon systems. That's way too many projectiles for me to deal with. Okay, we'll now hack, fire at their weapons. At least it's a 2x2, so maybe a couple of our shots will tumble. That would be nice. Okay, that's way more reasonable. Okay, let's see where they go. You're probably going to heal. You're a little beat up, that's fine. Oh, you're just gonna go to engines. Okay. Boy, they're just gonna repair things so quickly. We'll get another hack. Okay, FTL's charging. That's not good. Yuck. I hate to take that offer, but I think we have to take that offer. I mean, maybe my hack comes back on time before he gets the repair done. Actually, that's showing that I haven't even taken down their piloting yet. So, yeah, we just take the offer. Okay, giant missile boarding, double NGs. Are you gonna board me with an NG? NG and human. Alright, okay, what is the best way to do this to try and get a crew kill here? So if we deal 3 damage, we guarantee that this missile's offline, so that's definitely my first priority, so I just don't take damage from that. Would be ideal if I could actually kill the boarders right now. I do have the rock. Send the rock in. Go ahead. We'll just mind control the pilot and send the NG as backup. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's hack the medbay here. So hopefully their evasion is low enough and that we have enough shots. We get the hits. When they teleport out to try and heal, or these crew heal, we get to kill them. Elad's always here, at least in spirit. At least that's what I like to think. I'm sorry, what did you just do? Was that a quintuple miss with no one on engines and piloting offline? I mean, what even? How do you justify that, game? The evasion is ridiculous. What's going on here? Okay, mind control. That should actually drop the evasion this time, right? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so we do have 1 NG dead. We only have about 5 hull to play with. I don't know if I have anything even resembling a crew kill possibility here. Very unlikely. We're going to try, though. I mean, we do have mind control coming up in a few seconds, and then we also have the ability to hack the medbay, and they're all low on health. So I think we mind control them. So those two fight. Wow, they busted through that door like really fast. Okay, well, now they're all in one spot, though. Will not accept surrender. Okay, how much health are they at? 25. So the plan is we actually let them... So this should come online first, and that's not a problem. This gets fixed, and then they repair medbay? Question mark? I see that as the only chance I have of getting the crew kill here, that they try to repair the medbay before the piloting. That's so awesome! With no life signs remaining on the ship, we get to strip it of useful materials: 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 35 scrap. Alright, so we have store coming up. We have 95 scrap. Yeah, just a weapon. Any weapon? Not any weapon. Burst 2, burst 1, flak 1. Hull laser 2. Double Zoltans. Problem with that is getting it, that's 3 power. I mean, I'm actually a fairly large fan of the hull laser. But I mean, that's... I have 20 scrap left just to get an extra power. 20, that... that's not enough. I mean, I just couldn't get it online right now. I'd have to build my way into it if I want. I just have to ask myself if I'm committed to that, because that's also a 15-second charge time. So here's the problem, right? Like, if we go against 4 shielded ships and I switch this out for the burst, like, that doesn't work, because my flak takes down 3 shields, and then the heavy ignores a shield, so I actually have to shoot the shields. I don't... Does that... That's gross. I kind of actually like the small bomb here. I mean, I have 40 missiles that I'm currently not using. But there's also another store. This is nice with pilot hack. Yeah, so that probably enables us also to get some easier crew kills. We'll go ahead and hit the other store before we decide if we're going to get any, like, repairs. Maybe there's something here that's super amazing and I'll feel bad. I doubt it. Nope, don't feel bad at all. Oh, okay. So this was the first store I was supposed to go to. That's what we learned. That's what we learned. So that's 72. No! I just bought it. Okay. So that gets me up to 72. That would get me 82, and I could buy the burst. I mean, I think we totally do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have to. Oh, no, we don't have to. I shouldn't say we have to. I sold the wrong crystal weapon to boot. Awesome. I sold the heavy instead of the burst. GG's. When did I swap them? Okay, well, I definitely don't sell this. I guess that's more... that's such a slower fire rate. That's not a colossal mistake, it's just a mistake. But that's... I don't know, I must have clicked and dragged. It's gonna be fine. Yuck. I will hail them. 2 missiles for 2 drones. Sure. Alright, probably have to start making our way to the exit here. Okay, you have mind control, glaive, missiles, all sorts of shenanigans. Mind control my pilot, get them back. Hack the engines here. We're just going to shoot them in their weapon systems. Going to be a little bit tricky. Let's see if I do 3 damage. So if I take down the... So that's either 1 or 2 powered missile system. That's 2 power. I mean, the glaive is no damage if I keep 3 shields up. Alright, they decided to keep the glaive up. Good call. Great call. That's fantastic. Do I care if they mind control my pilot at this point? Kind of. Oh, so that was cool. The Zoltan ran through the mind control and depowered it for us. That was nice. That I can ignore. Plus my mind control is currently offline. Oh no, I want them to try and put out... Oh no, they fixed that. The ships are annoying that only have the 1x2 rooms. Okay, 1, 2, 3... I mean, we might dive in this sector. Actually, I think we're definitely going to be diving in this sector. Again, another really forward position exit. Alright, well, we know they're not getting away now. If we can just hit them in the clone bay, we do get a crew kill, looks like. Or maybe we can just get a straight-up kill. 17 health. No, I managed to save themselves. Alright, I just didn't want to eat any more giant missiles. No, let him in. Let him try and put out that fire. And we close the doors behind him. That probably burns down too fast for us. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's see the crew situation. He's at 27 health. They're at 17. No. I don't know. I could maybe mind control it? No. Alright. Probably had to mind control them because it was a broken system to get them to fight. Unlikely that I get a crew kill, but yeah, I had time to think about that before I did that mind control. And that's really bad though. I just put myself down 2 points of damage and now I'm going to have to actually spend 75 scrap to get back to where I was damage-wise, and it's still slower than the weapon setup I previously had. Okay, 22 scrap, free anti-combat drone. Maybe I don't have to dive here. I will inquire about their specialty. Piloting system for 11 scrap. Normally it's 20. I'm okay with this. I like having a buffer point and piloting at some point. We are only in Sector 6. I have most of everything else I want, so I'm going to say okay with that. It's a bit of an investment. Distress, and no thank you. Upgrade my reactor for 2 missiles and 3 drone parts. I mean, sure. Got 30 scrap for that. And another civilian sector. Alright, hey look, an exit actually like at the end of the sector. That's kind of cool. So, how do I want to do this? So maybe those are stores, maybe they're not. Alright, so we'll come down through here, bounce up through here. Predominantly just looking for scrap right now and staying alive. I reject your offer. Doesn't actually seem like they have a missile weapon. Okay, a rock and a human are going to board us. Oh, that's a firebomb. Okie dokie. Might want to do a little something about that. Okay, good. They teleported away. Put our crew back. They're going to make a beeline to the med bay. We want the rock to catch up so I have them both there. Okay, that's actually dangerous. Oh, you decided not... Okay, you're a jerk. You're a rock. You actually don't get hurt by fires. Die, 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 die. Thank you for that. Really wanted that firebomb to go offline. Really don't need to do shields. I can maximize my evasion though, suss out what the situation is there. And it's one crew left. Okay, I don't want them to break down the doors, and that's going to take too long, so we'll mind control them. Hopefully mind control wears off. I assume they're going to like do some repairs, or we can actually just shoot them right now. With the ship emptied of hostiles, you search and eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. 30 scrap and banks. Okay. I don't have a problem with another rock crew. It helps with borders to a small degree. I mean, obviously, we'd probably prefer Mantis. But now we have a decent amount of crew, and at least a good amount of them can stand a fight. So Mantis will sort of like win most fights, but with everybody else, the rocks win, the crystals will win, and we're not going to be dealing with other crystals. Where do I want to put this lovely rock crew? I guess I could just put... Do I want them in... You're not trained in... Oh, you're fighting as well. So that's actually really good. We'll go ahead and put them in sensors again. Want the mobile NG. Doing repairs. So put them in shields. Hey, you got a giant missile and boarding and cloaking, or not cloaking, clone bay, sorry about that. 2 mini beams, giant missile, and other things. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna vent and ignore them, hopefully. So I can do mind control on them, lower their evasion. This is 3, 4, 5 power deep to guarantee. I have to do 6 damage through 4 shields. I don't think I can do that. Even if I hack their shields and mind control and everything hits, that's still pretty unlikely. I mean, we can just do the best that we can. Okay, go ahead and mind control them. So that's going to stop repairs. Yeah, it didn't take the missile down. Also, I must have been really slow in firing my... Oh, that's a Hermes. Okay. Okay, we got the missile down. Unfortunately, it did fire a second time. Come on, dodge. Thank you. Okay, FTL is charging. So they still have someone in piloting. If our mind control gets up in time. And we also have the hack. So that drops their evasion for us. And really, they passed up putting the 2 mini beams online to bring the missile back online. And you boarded in the oxygenless area. I mean, I appreciate that. Okay, we mind control them, I think, just to make sure that that is not fixed. Again, try to take this down. I just can't eat missiles. I'm on a no missile diet, thank you. Okay, hack is up. That was ridiculously close. Alright, got 42 scrap. Good job, team. Heal up. So that's why, like I said, you know, going for cloaking, just, if we could just cloak one of those missiles, I mean, we would be able to save so much hull. We really haven't had the opportunity to. I think it was wrong to, like, we turned it down at 150 scrap because, you know, there were weapons and stuff that was more useful at the time, better investments. Okay, 1, 2, then back. Okay, so you have basic and a halberd beam. Do you have some ion intruder boarding us? Yes. Okay. So that is slightly problematic. On the plus side, they don't actually have a med bay. Okay, let's move the rock and the NG out of the room before it gets ion stunned. The problem is if it tries to move towards shields, then I'm actually vulnerable to the weapon system here. Hey, it's moving towards shields. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this, because I don't need evasion. Dang it. I had a plan. The plan is gone. I was going to use the crystal lock. Okay, need to take down their weapons here then. Because we're now vulnerable. Yeah, ion intruders can, like, be bad. Yeah, just walk right through it. No, that's fine. You do that. Good for you. Okay, well, we're fine. We're just, ish. Okay, we're just gonna heal up. It's a good support of your crew's creativity. Hey Blood Nova, how's it going? We're currently in Sector 7. Let's have those two fight. Okay, don't repair weapons, don't repair weapons. Alright, you're just going to keep bouncing between those two. I think eventually that does become a problem. Okay. Alright, it's actually trying to go somewhere else? Or did it just depower the system? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I kind of don't want to use a drone part. I mean, I have 12, that's fine. I just need, what, 2 more mind controls? And they're dead? Okay, they're dead. Oxygen levels at 50%. Okay, let's figure out how we're actually going to deal with this ion intruder without, you know, like, killing... I mean, I could hack their drones and probably be safe. But I kind of want their drone to actually kill the person doing repairs over here. Alright, let's actually see if we can damage this down. Oh, you're going into mind control. That's fine. Except it's not actually fine now that I realize it. After I said it, that's gonna stop my guy from killing your other guy. How much health are you at? 77. $17, 2 hits kills them, 33% oxygen. We should be able to get there in time. Alright, 3 fuel, 1 drone, and 66 scrap. See? Not a problem. We still have like 28% oxygen. More than enough. You'd like to be part of the crew? We have 2 rocks and a human open. Okay, we'll be fine. I like to be rock dude, no problem. Welcome aboard. Okay, so see, we didn't have to waste a drone part, we didn't actually take damage. Ion intruders are so, like, irksome. Like, when the enemy uses them, they're terrifying, because they just go into the shields and they just start wrecking everything on your ship and you can't, or like they just take out your weapons. But if you use it against the enemy, it's like, it just hits some dumb systems, like it bounces between medbay and oxygen and does absolutely nothing. And you just can't spare, like, wasting drone parts that way. Okay, we do have 161 scrap. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if my stores are there. Okay, I'm going to jump here, see if I can spot a store. Alright, so there is my actual store. So I can hit the store. And then bounce around the top of the sector. I just want to see if it has my cloaking. I don't mind coming back twice. No, you can't control any of the drones. I mean, you can turn them on and off, which has some benefits. But that's about it. Please have cloaking. Hey, you have cloaking. Good for you. Yes. Sell this. I'm in Sector 7. Okay, you're a ship, so we can come back here and then pick the rest of this up, so that's fine. I'm going to sell long-range scanners because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, it would actually be, like, then it would be, like, pretty amazing if you could control, you can't even control, like, what room it lands in. Same thing with, like, boarding drones. Alright, we should be fine for fuel. Like, how many jumps can I even get in this sector? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to hit this store here on the way back, I guess. I don't know, that's probably burning jumps. That's okay. I'm gonna grab some ice cream. Alright, well, enjoy your ice cream. Alright, let's just get 1 fuel just to be on the extra safe side. Couple repairs, again, just be on the extra safe side. We'll get 10 fuel when we get out of the sector, plus hull repairs. Alright. So the next thing is just level 4 shields. 3 missiles for 2 drones. Sure, I'll accept that. The problem is we might not get enough scrap for it. It is 180. The stress beacon's coming from a civilian ship. It appears it's being chased by a pirate. That's interesting. So there's like, I think we can do option 3 and we still have the chance of doing the fight. And appears to be being chased by a pirate. If I do this, do I get a chance at double rewards? So stay out of it. I can fight the ship. Possibly random crew member. So I do want the fight. So I guess I don't see the difference between aiding them and not aiding them. Alright, what kind of shenanigans you have? Double burst laser 2s, heavy laser 1, and a bomb. Okie dokie. I mean, sure, that makes sense. I really should have already paused before to think exactly how I want to try and get the kill here. I mean, they're not going to run away in this event, I don't think. And that is a mantis. Okay, so we're going to cloak the burst 2s because, of course, we are. Okay, they're all having a bad time. Okay, sort of just kind of doing it on the fly, exactly trying to get, crew kills for the additional bonus. Okay, small bomb still firing, come on. Okay, you're doing repair there, you're at 26 health, what are you at? 37. That's not quite enough. I'd be concerned if he actually gets that repair in. Probably could actually, okay, I don't need my hacking on. I could just increase evasion and, actually cloak that bomb just to not deal with it. They didn't fully heal. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so I think we mind control the human, right? Because they're going to either go into here and fight the NG or shields, and maybe the NG prioritizes those the way I want them to. Or you're going to be a scum and not do it at all. Oh well. Okay, 36 scrap. Contact the civilian ship. Made a fast retreat. You jerks. I saved your life. Alright, 44 scrap. So 180 gets me shields, not counting power. It's another 60, so that's 240. But we have all the expensive systems out of the way. I mean, we can win with the weapons we have. Ooh, is automated reloader greedy? I'm just saving up for shields? I mean, I have cloaking. Shields 4 isn't the end-all be-all. And it's something that would be really helpful during Phase 3 of the flagship. Just shooting shots faster, able to take down that Zoltan shield. Sure, let's go ahead. Yeah, we only get 2 more jumps. Alright, it's a fight. Fantastic. It's pretty not impressive weapons. And they're trying to board. Okay, let's let them in. Double Mantis. We're gonna leave, let them fight each other, and then just go back in. How do I want to actually... Since I can't see into their ship, O2 hack is probably the only way I'll know that I actually killed their ship. Alright, so the O2 is now broken. And there's a breach in there, so that's really fantastic for us. That's a very difficult repair to get done. Next we'll shoot the clone bay. Alright, and now they're in trouble. Welcome back. I just need to keep this offline. I said I need to keep that offline. Did you not hear that part? Boarding and my cloaking. Let's 3v1. Just get the kill as fast as possible. Okay, assume the NG is trying to do repairs. Oxygen down to 11. Oh, hey, that requires some evasion because you fixed the weapons. Good for you. We have enough hull to play with. Okay, just trying to stay safe. Trying to stay safe. Thank you. Okay, 3 shots, 3 shields, not a problem. No more life signs, 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and another 39 scrap. Defend the ship with my life. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Ideally it doesn't come to that. I do appreciate your commitment to the team. Intruders on board. Alright, well, this is a no scrap event. Let's just start with that. Oh! No. Alright, we'll just kite this and keep resetting them so they stay in the oxygenless environment longer. I almost passed them through the oxygenless area. That would have been bad. Let's close the doors. Make sure I don't die walking back there. Alright, good job, good job. Take your time. Okay, so yeah, flagship fight. 200 and, let's say 40 scrap, plus a buffer point in oxygen. Should be okay. So if we're a little bit behind, one, the selling of the weapons, the switch off, that put us a little bit behind on the weapons. That was another 75 scrap. And then it's just really forward sectors. A couple crew kills I missed out on, but I mean, I didn't lose killing ships themselves. Not risking crew there. We'll just scrap it for some debris. Wow, 57 scrap. That's fantastic. All right, let's go to the last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's wardroom. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?"
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
I'm here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny.
Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. You explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship.
Then I will break you.
Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships.
How good of you to join us.
But you must succeed in destroying this flagship."
Of course.
Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck.
Let the games begin.
Alright. We're all good. Okay, there's our base. You can tell he's been waiting for that. I've been planning it for like a week. And months. Okay, we got repair stations. Just need scrap. So let's go and find some. Alright, got a raging battle. Both sides are taking heavy losses. Small squadron flies past. Fighters break off. What kind of weapons? Okay, no missiles. Got a Vulcan. Charge 2, 4 shields. Three, 4, 5. You're boarding there. We will send help. We will first mind control before we send help. Alright, don't want to take any damage from these weapons. Alright, let's switch them out again. So we direct the top 2 into a room, the other 2 into another room, and then redirect them in reverse order. And we get that swap. Hopefully we get the kill in before the cloak breaks, and we can go ahead and send them off to be healed. Okay, breaching the weapons there. Okay, now we're completely safe. Got another kill. Only 2 crew left. Alright, How much health do you have? You have 32 health, you have 27. You're going to try to help. We're going to mind control them in here. Actually, I want him to go ahead and get out of piloting. Alright, so we got them in the same room, saved on hull damage there. This isn't time to salvage the enemy ship. The crew made off with nearby materials. Prepare to jump. 3 fuel, 1 drone, and 64 scrap. Okay, 164. We're getting closer. We still have quite a few jumps, but yes, just do need more scrap. Repair. Do I want the repair? Repair won't have that much scrap. It will make sure I have enough drones, though. It's a bit of a safe jump. I demand more scrap. I will do what I can. Okay, so we can cloak this stupid missile, because it's stupid. Alright, so let's hack piloting, and again, we're just going to cloak this missile, so we're going to wait for them to beat up a little bit. And then try and get to kill everyone in that room. Got 2 of them. 1 remaining at 40 health. My evasion... Oh, wait, my evasion's only at 30%. Because they're fighting in the piloting. Alright, that's gone. I got my maximum evasion. Pretty sure that killed the other crew. Wow, it actually didn't. Alright, we got them all in the same room again. No life signs remaining. 1 fuel, 1 drone, 72 scrap. Yay, shields 4. One, two. Let's just go 1, 2, and possibly 3rd up here. I really don't want to dive going into the base. Rebel Space Station. A single fighter is monitoring the Federation activity. A number of civilian ships are docked awaiting inspection by the Rebels. Possible detainment if you're a Federation loyalist. The Rebels haven't noticed you yet. We will fend for ourselves. Giant missiles, combat drone 2. What is that? Defense drone and normal defense drone. I mean, we can hack here. Question is if we like need to hack. Missiles irksome. Okay, so let's see. If we do what we can, we kill 3 crew, then the missile potentially fires. We could hit the med bay and get them to follow. Hey, Kenny, thank you for the follow. We just need to do 3 damage to take down that missile, though. That's... Yeah, I guess we'll just do this old standard. We can drop to... Oh, no, wait. I almost forgot about that. I was like, we can drop shields. No. Okay, we'll go 1 power hack. We will pause the game when they fire. We turn off the hacking. The shots sail past. We re-engage the hack. Okay. Hack back online. So this, we we're going to do enough damage that their piloting is offline. They won't be able to repair it quickly. Then we can shoot their weapon systems, and after cloaking the missile... Here's our cloak. Oh, we accidentally actually shot their drone. Oh, that drone is the reason where the missile actually got off. That's fine. Maximize evasion, best I can do. Okay, what do I do now? We haven't actually hacked anything. Okay, you're at... Forever runs at 20, you're at 40 health. Is he gonna break it in time? No. Are you gonna go up in there? Okay, so we open up the hack. Then we engage the hack. We will not accept surrender here. Crew is dead, 6 fuel, 73 scrap. Okay, so we did take 3 damage for that. I will need that for phase 2, or the phase 1 flagship in case it gets hacked. I probably could just use a power bar. And you return. Okay, nice. Wasn't taken over. I would like if I could get actually a level 2 hack. Improving hacking would probably have the most benefits. Empty jump, no benefits, and jump taken over. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so we have 30 scrap. We do have our 4 shields. We have level 5 engines. I mean, I could get a buffer point in cloaking. Or I can hold on to... What else do I want? So I'm trying to think of the long plan, right? So phase 1 should be okay. It's going to, of course, depend on what system they hack for us. I mean, just 1 floating power, I don't have to screw around with anything, versus getting the level 2 hack online. I guess it's just... The reason I wanted a level 2 hack is to actually, like, hack missiles, and then we could just cycle through. That's not going to happen here. We'll probably just do a regular hacking of shields. Depending on where their hack is, mind control their pilot, and just do as much damage as possible. Phase 2 is going to be a little bit gross because the flak and the crystal can be shot down by the defense drone. That's actually the phase I'm probably the most concerned about. Let's see how this goes. Okay, they hacked my doors. That's fine. We should be able to just ignore that. Alright, I want to hack shields here. Okay, we cloak the missiles. Mostly this is to cut off the ship. Occasionally I'll be able to drop like a single shield bubble. Now I just want to take out the missiles as much as possible. Got 2 damage. That's actually enough damage to slow down the firing on that. So I will be able to get a cloak up again in time. But we want to hit them in their shield this time and do as much damage to that system. No. Yeah, see? Our cloak actually is up in time. Let's mind control in there just to try and enable crew kills. Hopefully, again, that buys us enough time for a cloak to get back online. We're not dodging anything. Let's maximize oxygen, get the levels back up a little bit. Alright, go back, maximize our evasion. Oh, I don't need hacking anymore. Their hacking system's broke, or their shield system's broke. I think we just go for the kill here. Unless, is there any more crew I could probably take out? Ooh, he's at 40. Okay, got another crew kill. Mind control, hopefully get a third crew kill. That'd be fantastic. Plus the missiles are offline. I don't like it that my shields have been ion. We are possibly susceptible to, like, if this fires in times with the beam, we might take some damage there. Don't fire. Did get another crew kill by waiting and taking a hull damage, though. I mean, we're going to end it as soon as they uncloak. Alright, that was not a bad phase 1. Got quite a few crew kills. I think we only took 1 damage. And now we can actually go to the level 2 hack, I think is what I want. Alright, so that will be able to drop actually 3 shields. That's the big difference there. Like I said, we're going to need the help because we don't have that many projectiles. Okay, we just wait for the flagship to jump back. This sets up phase 3, where we would be able to jump into the flagship, and if anything goes wrong, or we just want to take on as many crew and then deal with them later, we can jump back to the base, since it never gets overtaken. Alright, let's see the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay, that's hopefully survivable. I think that's a word. Alright, we're going to go ahead, hack the shields, gotta get it past that defense drone. Turn it off, turn it back on. Let's see, it's 7 seconds worth of disruption. Our weapons will charge pretty fast. We're going to want to delay us a bit. Okay, you're going into weapons. Alright, we're going to open up all the doors. So now this breach has to drain the entire ship. We're also going to go ahead and mind control the pilot now. Not all the doors, just the internal doors. Don't. Okay, that was actually like really bad that happened. I'm gonna have to pump in level 2 oxygen to regain the mass level of O2 we just lost. Alright, so one again, try and take out the missiles. We need to do 3 damage for the missile systems to come offline. We got 3 and a breach, it sounded like, so that's really good. So we now have the cloak for the drone event. Alright, so we got the border dead. I didn't move you in there from doors? I guess not. Okay, we actually want to cloak this just a little bit early. Let's go ahead and do that now. This makes sure that our cloak is up in time for the event again. Took a little bit of damage. It's actually the piloting is a bit of a concern because that does actually affect our evasion. Of course, get boarded again. That's okay. Get the hack on that shield. Gonna have to try and drop the shield here. Want that damage. That's oxygen in that room. We're gonna close the doors. My cloak is not up in time. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to lose evasion to save my crew member here. Not worried about his mind control as much as not losing crew right now. Okay, there's our cloak. Didn't take the missile system down completely. Just want to keep making sure that that shield doesn't come online so all my weapons are good. Also, looked like we got one more crew kill. Oh, well, there's two there. I gotta take that opportunity to snipe them. Alright, so that's almost everyone. We have one crew left remaining except for this guy. That's pretty much perfect then. So it's actually good to have one crew left. It does reduce the amount of evasion in the phase 3. Let's see, do I have any other breaches? No. Okay, so we can do the door opens to... Okay, we can again cloak. Don't want to, like, uncloak while all the weapons firing. Okay, well... Yeah. I think we got another hit damage in there, but that's fine. Okay. Never a dull moment. Okay, we repair the breach, so that's good that we won't have to be concerned about enemy crew in the next phase. So what I was saying about that actually lowers evasion. As long as there's one crew member left over there, the AI doesn't take over. And the AI it actually counts as manning the systems. That also counts for like drones during the normal game, or unmanned drones. So the fact that they only have one person means that they don't get the man bonus for engines. So that helps a little bit. We will not be able to hack them because they're going to have a Zoltan Super Shield up. And we'll use Mind Control to counter their level 3 Mind Control. At least probably off the start anyways. What can I do with 36 scrap? Doors, sensors, buffer point in cloaking seems like a really good idea. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the flagship again. If something bad happens, we can jump back to the base. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Alright, we got the one crew. I'm not going to let you mind control my pilot. Again, can't hack through here. We had to do 12 damage before this comes down, so we just kind of auto-fire here. And we wait. Yeah, I don't cloak the missiles here. I want to cloak the event and keep my weapons firing because they are pretty fast weapons. You could do, if you had slower firing weapons, a level 2 cloak actually can last long enough because there is a bit of time variation in the event. Level 3 definitely could get it done though. That you could like charge your weapons and you cloak the missiles and the event and then come up with your weapons firing. But yeah, we're going to hopefully not eat missiles here. Yep, that's a fire in the weapons. That's pretty bad. I got mind controlled. Oh, that's mind control in my sensors. Dang it. So if they didn't mind control the sensors, I could actually mind control their pilot. That's where we cloak. And we also should be sending this out. Okay, so we at least got that down. Let's start the hack. Hopefully that's in time. Wow, all 3 missiles hit and again hit me in the weapons. It's really bad that it keeps hitting me in the weapons. And started to fire in my oxygen. Again, I gotta mind control them back. There's no reason not to. Might as well drop the shields, maximize evasion. Hopefully I don't get hit by an inordinate amount of missiles again. And my weapons again. Okay, there goes my oxygen. Okay, let's see if we can actually recover from here. I have 84% oxygen. That should last me long enough for the fight. Providing there are no more breaches. So these, actually, the weapon systems are now level 4. Cast a score, thank you for the follow. It's gonna be, I don't know, I gotta try maybe that I can actually land the flak in there. Okay, my flak did not land. Instead we got a fire and they hit 2 of the missiles. I am totally okay with them missing to actually shoot the missiles. That's fine. You know, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, they mind controlled that NG. Marsal's going crazy over there. Since they're not in piloting, mind controlling isn't going to do anything anyways. Please break their missiles. I want those missiles down. Okay, missiles are now down. Gonna cloak. It's gonna be close. And my hack should be up pretty soon. We can hack the shields. We're gonna shoot them in the shields, of course. 51% oxygen. I really could ignore that and just go for more evasion. I just don't want to be concerned about it. Now this, I think, so that's been 3 volleys, so unfortunately that means the super shield's about to go online. But the fire's burnt out, we can actually do repairs. Yeah. But what's nice is even if we kill the crew, this fire prevents those rooms from being repaired if the AI decides to take over. Mind control you. Everything is totally okay. I have my cloak back up because we didn't have to. Because we knew that it was the third, or after the third volley, we, didn't cloak the super shield going up, so we definitely have it up in time for the actual event. Oh my gosh, we actually have oxygen. That's so cool. There's the cloak. We get our hack in. Again, we can just mind control, get that back. And they're down to one hole. Alright. Yeah, a few mistakes along the way, a couple missed opportunities. But yeah, we were stuck on the original weapons for a pretty long time. Probably that screw up at the store, though. Where I sold, like, the wrong weapon. And then where I bought the weapons and then had to sell them for the burst. That might have been inaccurate decisions. I'll have to go back and look at it. Thank you, Hip Hop Riot and Marsala, for the GGs. So that now win streak is 4. Huzzah. So, as always, well, not as always, but I'm going to call it there. We got the win, got my one ship, victory. I'm looking for somebody to host up. Probably going to go harass Squega. Squega isn't feeling well, so normally this is not his night to cast. Didn't yesterday because apparently he had a cold, so we're going to host them up. Let's see what the score was. 50-91. I know, I was getting to... It was a dramatic reveal, Marsala. 39 ships defeated. That's pretty low. 94 beacons defeated. That's not too surprising. Again, all the really forward exits in the sectors. That hurt quite a bit. And 1674. That's a pretty mediocre amount of scrap.